Hello everyone and welcome to the adventures of the Hendersons in the Philippines. So I am back at our property. It's because two workers right now of the gate contractor or survey is working on the digging part for the setting up of the wires for the gates. Of course, it's because it has to be connected to the source of electricity in this small house, and that will be permanent. Me and Dwayne decided to have that as permanent. We just have that one being connected to the electricity here. Good thing we really have the electricity connected already. And it's 2 p.m. right now, and they started on the digging. When was that? I forgot. Yesterday. I'm forgetful, sorry. Yesterday, but they were complaining about a lot of, not really big, but yeah, big enough rock. I mean, a lot of rocks that is giving them a hard time to finish the digging as quick as possible. But at least they're still doing that anyway, and they have to. It's because it's the part of the contract or the job that they offered us to be done. So with regards to that, we paid extra 10,000, around 10,400 pesos. That includes the pipes, the elbows, the wires that will be used, but that doesn't include the wirings that is part of the deal already before with us and the contractor. Just let me show you, just the wire from the other gate to this house, since yeah, it's a bit costly, and it's not part of the deal. That's why they only included the wirings and pipes were from one gate to another. I don't know how to explain that properly, but yeah, I'm trying. Let me show you their work right now. So yeah, this is how deep they're digging for the wirings and pipe that will be connected to the motors of the gates. And as you've noticed, yeah, there are really rocks in here that is giving them a hard time digging it as quick as possible, since it's the second day of their work. See those rocks? Those rocks are really dumped here a long time ago, like about 15 or 20 years, when they worked on the old main road next to this property. So they're dealing with that one. Unsa ni gilaw ma? Unsa ni kalaw? 1 feet. Okay. So this is about 1 feet deep. 1 foot deep. So from there to the pavement, till the pavement of the first gate, because it's easier to actually dig from that gate to the second one, since there's nothing dumped in that area. They're almost done. Mga lang yung adlaw, ah. Mga lang yung adlaw ron. Or yeah. Pero ma-set up na lagi ni ugma. Kaning dapita ba? Di pa?
Bakang boss. Pero tayo na magkuhan dito, mga pipe. Wire. Hindi naman lang buhat.
Kanina lang iwat. May ganin niinit ron.
Gahi ah. Kanang bato.
Gahi lagi. So at least this part is not that difficult to dig. So they have to make sure that they're digging enough so that the pipe or the wires will not be affected with any possible changes that we will be doing, especially that we're going to have like that pavement around in the future. So it has to be deep enough that it will not be affected with any works that we will be doing in the future. So after this, since they're almost done with this one, they are going to work on digging on this part as well. Yeah. And bushes are growing so well right now. We have to clean this up. And they're paid by the contractor since it's part of the deal. One foot na rin. O sana rin siya ka, kuan? Di pa.
Pa, balikan pa lang nga pa daw.
Okay. I'm not great when it comes to measurements, so I don't know what's 1 foot or if they reached that size or measurement already. Sorry, measurement. And Joshua is here. Yeah, he actually gave me a ride going to the property. Pero kani siya dapit kay humok na no.
Lagi may bato.
Pero tagsa na lang. Diha may lisod. Kasagaran man gud ang pinaka worst nga area ka diha. Dito dapit magani. Dili kay diha.
Kita mo nagbato.
Mura lagi kita mo nagbato. Okay, so with regards to the materials that were needed for the wirings and the pipes and the ground wire, I forgot, ground wire rod, did I say it right? Yeah, we got the rod instead because I saw a comment about that. It's the usual thing that is being used here in the Philippines. Yeah, I know it's a lot different from US or any other country, but that's how they're setting it up. I don't know much when it comes to wirings and pipes and anything and about rods, but yeah, my husband or Dwayne could actually explain it better than me since he is into those stuff. She is into those stuff. Yeah. But yeah, the contractors are already got or bought the materials needed for the rest. I mean, the gates are done. They have the gates already, the motors, the accessories, all the only thing that has to be done is the setting up. It's really a good thing that we already have the electricity. At least we could check if those things will really work well and just fine. Yeah. And I'm really hoping that they will start setting up the wires and the pipes tomorrow. But it will be depending on the weather as well. Because supposedly they would already set this up like earlier this week, but then because of the weather, it was raining like a lot the past days, so they had a hard time with that, because it's not possible for you to set up those wires, and if the ground is wet and it's raining and it's full with water, it's not wise. So they really waited for the perfect time that it's sunny already and it's ideal for them to set up or to dig and to set up for the wirings, because that is necessary. Yeah. So if it's not possible for tomorrow that they could set it up, the wirings, maybe on Saturday if the weather is good, or probably on Monday. So yeah. And for those people who are wondering if how much did it cost for us for the work or for the fabrication of the gates, with the accessories and the motors and all the setting up job, it cost us, originally we paid, or we're still paying since we haven't given the rest of the payment, just to make sure that the work is done. So we're originally supposed to pay only for about 105,000 pesos. That's about more than 2,000 US dollars for the two gates work and the setting up of the wires. But then since we intended, or we wanted the motors to be connected to the electricity of the small house, so we added around 10,500. So that's about 100 115,500. I really appreciate that you're still here following our channel and our journey. Not much of things that is being done here in the property, since Dwayne is dealing something when it comes to his work, and we are really trying to be careful when it comes to the expenses that we have right now. It's because his work is also affected with the COVID thing. He doesn't have any idea yet if he could go back to Antarctica for another season, for the next season, winter season. But we're really hoping that he could. Yeah. And it will be a problem for us, or it will be a bigger expenses for us if he has to stay in US, because to be able for him to go to the Philippines, he has to process visa that is required for him to be able to come here. Yeah, that's the problem. So we're just trying to be careful and save as much as we could for now, so that we will not be in trouble when it comes to any possible struggle or problems that we will be dealing because of this COVID thing. Yeah. So we're slow right now, but I understand the situation as well. I understand that there's always perfect timing for everything. Sometimes you have to pause and you have to work on things slow for you to be able to set them up wisely, and yeah. we're not rushing anyway. As long as we will be fine when it comes to our situation in the future. But at the end of the day, we're lifting it up to God because we know that the future is really uncertain. You'll never know what happened, as how the COVID thing surprises us, everyone. So as well as what lies ahead when it comes to Dwayne's work, and if he'll be able to actually go back here in the Philippines this October, or yeah, during his break, if he has a break, or if he can still go back to Antarctica. So thank you so much for watching, and this is the Adventures of the Hendersons in the Philippines, saying bye for now.